Happy New Year, everyone. Well, it's official. Gannon Buhr is leaving Prodigy. We've seen the writing on the wall for about a year now, ever since Gannon tried to terminate his contract early due to not receiving bonuses, not receiving proper documentation of what he was owed, the quality of the discs, among other things. Prodigy, in response, tried to sue Gannon for a breach of contract, among other things. The whole situation was a mess, and Prodigy did not look good throughout in the way they handled things. Keep in mind, Gannon, one of the top players in the world, easily the best up-and-comer, like under 20 player in the world. And at the end of 2022, he had won the USDGC and, really helped the Prodigy image. They're obviously a well-known manufacturer, one of the bigger ones in the sport, but they're not a company that I think people are drawn to as much as, say, Innova, Discraft, the Trilogy brands, Discmania. So having someone like Gannon, huge for the brand. And so when all of this kind of boiled to the surface in early 2023, it just seemed like Prodigy didn't handle it well, was taking a lot of what Gannon had done for the company for granted. And so almost every single disc golfer was on Gannon's side. And so I think now, a year later, Gannon officially leaving, it seems like it's probably just best for both parties. I know it does not help Prodigy, but it's kind of like that's now in their past, the whole Gannon controversy. And they still have Isaac Robinson, so that's big. But it looks like there's not bad blood between the parties, at least not on the surface. Gannon had some nice words for Prodigy. Prodigy put out a nice video about Gannon's 7 years with the company. It's really well done. So that's good to see. Hopefully it's all behind us. But I will show you Gannon's video real quick. We'll just watch through it. As PDJ Memes points out in the comments, it feels like a hostage video with the way Gannon's talking. It's so serious. His voice sounds so deep. But it's also trolling, undoubtedly. And we'll get into it on a rewatch afterwards.
Happy New Year, everyone. 2023 was an amazing disc golf season. I had 5 Disc Golf Pro Tour wins, met some amazing people, and played some awesome courses out there. I also had a ton of fun with my friends on the road. After 7 great years, I will be officially leaving Team Prodigy. At this time, I need to make the choice of a champion to continue to be the leading edge in this sport. I'm a dynamic player, and I believe I need to reinvent my game to be the world leader in disc sports. Make sure to be on the lookout for an announcement soon. I can't wait for the 2024 season, and I hope to see you guys out there.
So there are a couple of Easter eggs in here, hints at certain manufacturers as to maybe where he's going, but also just, kind of a hint to the different manufacturers mentioned that, hey, I'm a free agent. So let's run through them real quick.
Happy New Year, everyone. 2023 was an amazing disc golf season. I had 5 Disc Golf Pro Tour wins, met some amazing people, and played some awesome courses out there. I also had a ton of fun with my friends on the road.
Here we go.
After 7 great years, I will be officially leaving Team Prodigy. At this time, I need to make the choice of a champion.
Choice of a champion, clear hint at Innova.
To continue to be the leading edge in this
leading edge is MVP's slogan.
Sport. I'm a dynamic player, and
that's an obvious one. Dynamic player, dynamic discs.
I believe I need to reinvent my game.
Probably the least subtle. Reinvent my game, Discmania.
To be the world leader in disc sports.
The least subtle, world leader in disc sports, which is Discraft. So you had Innova, MVP, Discmania, Dynamic, and Discraft all having their slogans hinted at in Gannon's video while he's being dead serious. Reminds me of like a Paul Uleberry Power DGA video. It's something, but it's a well done troll, if anything, as far as letting people know where he might go without telling them anything. So pretty interesting. But let me know down below. This is really all we have right now, is that Gannon's leaving, Alden's leaving, and Isaac is staying for now because he's still under contract with Prodigy. If I had to guess, maybe giving some credit to the 5 manufacturers Gannon named, I would think Discmania, Gavin Babcock's on that team, good friend of his, so that would be my pick of the 5. But a big factor, of course, is what Eagle decides to do, because if he re-signs, that's going to take up, obviously, a huge amount of money you would expect, and so they might not have the ability to sign 2 top 5 players. So that's a big factor. If Eagle re-signs, I would say probably MVP would be my pick. But let me know down below what you think this whole situation. Are you glad to see Gannon finally leaving Prodigy, finally being able to leave Prodigy, and where do you think he will end up? Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.